Good afternoon. This is Charlie Zeese from Only PVC Pyramids. While I have a few more days remaining before my pipe supply comes in from Florida, and we're all looking forward to that, I've been having some time to do some product development, and it's been some very, very productive couple of days from that perspective. So I want to get right into it. Today's video is entitled New Top Assembly Improves Stability and Decreases Cost. For those of you who've been following my videos, you know that several months ago I was able to get rid of the bottom proprietary bottom connectors that I had made over a year ago and replaced them with the corner assemblies, which consisted of slip tees and 45-degree elbows. And I promised at that time that I was going to try to figure out a way to also not do away with, but have as an alternative another way to secure the top of the pyramid together. And I have come up with that solution now. And I'm very, very excited to tell you about it today. It's going to have a couple of significant implications for the business and what we're doing going forward. And so I want to get into it right away. I'm going to show you some pictures now of what the new pyramid looks like. If you look at the first picture, you see here a picture of the full pyramid, and you can see there's no, at least in this example, there is no need for a capstone any longer with the pyramids. We're going to get into capstones a little bit later in the video, but we're now going to be selling our base pyramids without capstones, and this is the way they're going to look going forward in general verse. The way that I came up with this is using something called a zip tie, and a zip tie can be purchased online at Amazon. You can get them at Home Depot and Lowe's. But essentially, if you go to look at the next page that I'm showing up now, this is a diagram of what I'm actually doing inside the pyramid. I've drilled 2 holes into each of the top pieces of the pyramid at 90-degree angles, and through that I have strung a zip tie, which can then be cinched together and the end of it snipped off. And so this is a view kind of looking from the top down into the top 4 pieces of pipe at the top of the pyramid. So this is a very, very good, very sturdy, and very inexpensive solution to securing the top of the pyramid. And this new top assembly, as I say, is going to be the standard for our pyramids going forward. Now here's a second view of the top of the pyramid, looking just a little bit closer in. And then on the next page, you see a photo of the very top of the pyramid. I'm putting 4 caps onto the top of the pyramid, and here you can see how that's going to look. You can see that there's a white zip tie that's going between these 4 pieces of pyramid, as I diagrammed earlier. Very unobtrusive looking and very difficult to see. So it's going to be a very attractive format. And then finally, I'm showing you a picture of the sturdiness of this. I've taken one of the bottom pieces off so that you can see that this new assembly stays together extremely easily, even with one of the sides of the pyramid taken away. So we've got stability here, and the most important thing from also from a pricing perspective, I am no longer going to be offering a standard capstone with these pyramids. They're going to come with this new top assembly as the standard design. Now, Lisa Richards is going to continue, and now we'll be doing on an exclusive basis all of the pyramid capstones going forward. And I want to tell you how that's going to work. The ingenious nature of this is that the length of the pipes that are going to come with the pyramid have not changed whatsoever from what they have been in the past. And so if you choose to get a capstone, which I would, of course, highly recommend that you do, all that you're going to need to do is to clip that zip tie, and then you can stick the four top pieces of the pyramid top pieces into the four holes that will be inside the traditional capstone that we've been offering before. And the pipe lengths are exactly the same. The measurements are not going to change whatsoever. So this is truly an interchangeable pyramid top assembly for you. The holes that we're going to be cutting into the to thread through the zip tie will not be able to be seen because they're going to be inside the top of the bottom portion of the capstone. So there's not going to be any change in the beauty of the capstones if you decide to go ahead and purchase capstone as well. So another aspect of this that's going to be changing our product line is the fact that due to the fact that there is no longer a need for capstones per se, we're going to be discontinuing the connector sets that we have traditionally sold. I know a bunch of you have been calling me and asking me about that. I really didn't want to discuss it and couldn't discuss it until I had this option worked out for the top. But we'll be doing some videos showing you how to drill your holes for the do-it-yourselfer going forward, and it's a pretty simple process along with the zip ties. So not a major issue for those of you going forward. Now, if you want to purchase the corner assemblies, we'll be talking about that separately, but those pipes or pieces can be found either on formufit.com, which sells all of the fittings that I've been using traditionally, or I recently found out that homedepot.com sells them as well. So you've got two sources for that, and we'll be discussing that in a subsequent video. So that's the new technology. That technology can also be applied for the do-it-yourselfers, for this new concept to any larger pipe pyramids that you might want to build. You'll be able to use the same concept to secure the top of your pyramid. And obviously, you can use the same base connector assemblies that we've shown in the past to build larger pyramids as well. Now, with respect to pricing, this is taking a lot of the labor out of these pyramids for me. As a producer, I'm now going to be able to focus purely on mass production of the pipes and the base connector assemblies. So this is going to reduce the base price of these pyramids significantly. I am in the process of working up some new numbers on that, and I hope to have a video out announcing the new prices on the pyramids within the next 24 to 48 hours. Stay tuned, because I think you're going to like what you're going to find. So I'm very excited about this. I hope you are too. And certainly I hope that this is going to have made all of this wait, for those of you waiting for your pyramids, well worth it. And especially when you see the new prices tomorrow, I'm sure you're going to be glad that you made the wait. Thank you for watching, and you have a great day.